Howdy folks, Sunny and South. Hope everybody doing real good. Chicken Caesar salad on the menu this evening. I absolutely love a Caesar salad. Most of them I get out in the restaurants though are kind of crappy. The two things that make a Caesar salad exceptional is the dressing and the croutons. And we're going to make both of those from scratch today. Once you put together a Caesar salad at home like this, you're not going to want to use that bag stuff anymore or store-bought salad dressing. This is some good stuff. The ingredients we're going to need for the dressing is 2 egg yolks, about 1.25 cups extra virgin olive oil, some Dijon mustard, some white wine vinegar, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I've got some anchovies and some garlic cloves right here. We're going to make a paste. Get this stuff here whooped up into a mayonnaise base and emulsion. Get this in there along with some other seasonings and get that dressing put together. I've got a chicken breast over here I've got sliced up. We're just going to season that a little bit, sear it off, lay it on top of this Caesar salad. Going to make it extra good. I've got some cheese here. You know you got to have some good cheese on a Caesar salad. It is the Parmigiano Reggiano. I can't hardly say it, but it's extra good. I've got some ciabatta bread back here. I really like it for croutons, and we're not going to do a whole lot to that bread other than cube it up. Get it tossed in some olive oil, a little bit of parsley. I'll probably put a little garlic powder and salt in there. We're going to get them toasted. They're going to be real good croutons. The first thing I want to do is get this chicken seasoned, get it seared up, and get it cooled off and chilled. I don't want to lay hot chicken on top of a nice cool Caesar salad. Let's get to cooking. All right, let's get this little old chicken breast seasoned up a little bit. I got some olive oil on there. I'm going to put some kicking chicken on and some lemon pepper. You season yours however you want to. A nice little lemon pepper on this chicken's going to be real good with a Caesar salad. Alright, got the skillet heated up. We're going to lay these little old chicken strips in here. And let them cook a few minutes. Won't take very long. And I didn't add no oil to the skillet because I tossed them in oil when I seasoned them. $162. They are done. Pretty good looking little old chicken. Smell good. Very easy to do. Gonna go real good on a Caesar. Let's get these croutons toasting. And the bread, you cut it to whatever size you want. Just cube it up. If you've got a bread that's got a hard crust on it, you might want to take that off, or you can leave it on. It's up to you. We're going to get some parsley in the bowl. Get a little olive oil in. A little garlic powder. Get a little salt in. This all to taste. Do it to your taste. Need a little more olive oil. We're just going to coat this bread with these seasonings. And then toast it. Going to be extra good. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl for this to work correctly. There we go, much better. Smelling pretty good. We're going to get these croutons on a sheet pan. Get them spread out real nice and even. We're going to get these in the oven, 400-degree convection bake, and we're going to let these bake till they get toasted on the outside and drying out some. But I do not want to toast them until they're hard all the way through. I like mine to be a little bit chewy in the middle, but it's up to you. Let's get them in the oven. Take a look. I done shook them a time or two. And start to crisp up, toast it. Give them another couple of minutes. Dry out a little more. Alright, here's the croutons done. They look pretty good. Just want to spread them out and make sure air can get around them. We're going to let them sit here and cool. And you don't want to stack these off in a bowl. They'll steam on each other and then they'll be soggy. Take a hit. Pretty good. Let's get this salad dressing whooped up. The first thing we're going to do is make a paste out of this garlic and a couple of anchovies. And we're just going to chop, 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 chop and keep chopping until we end up with a paste. And it's going to take a few minutes. That's alright. Good stuff don't never come real easy. Going to rough chop this, and then we're going to get some salt on it, and that's going to help us get this into a paste. And if you have a food processor, you can put this in the food processor. Matter of fact, you can make this whole salad dressing in a food processor. Get a little salt incorporated here. And those are plain anchovies in olive oil. Now, some people don't like an anchovy, but if you eat Caesar salad dressing, it's usually got an anchovy in it. I even put anchovies in my barbecue sauce. Alright, that's where that needs to be. A very finely minced, paste-like consistency. Let's get started on this dressing. Alright, we got our anchovy, garlic, and salt paste in there. Let's get the 2 egg yolks in. We're going to get a couple of tablespoons of Dijon mustard in. About 2 tablespoons. I'll whoop this around just a little bit. Alright, now here's what we're going to do. We got the extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to slowly add this a little bit at a time. If you put it in too fast or too much at once, your emulsion gonna break. An egg yolk will typically emulsify about 3/4 cup of oil. So I've got about 1 1/4 cups here. We'll see what it looks like. But we're just gonna add a little at a time and get it whooped around until we end up with basically a mayonnaise. Now once I get about half the oil in there and it starts thinning out some, I just continuously keep drizzling, speeds up the process, but just a little bit at a time. And not once has this emulsion even started to break. You just got to be patient and take your time. It's looking pretty good. Got just a little bit of oil left. Go ahead and work that on in there. You want this to end up being about the consistency or a little bit thicker than mayonnaise. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Let's get some more goodies in here. Let's get a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Get a little black pepper in here. About 1/4 teaspoon. That mixed in. We're going to get some lemon juice in. Put about a tablespoon in. We'll taste it here shortly, see if it needs any additional. We're going to get some white wine vinegar in. We'll do about a tablespoon of that. Give this a taste to see what it's talking about. Pretty good. Need a little more lemon juice and it needs some salt. Add a little salt. A little more lemon juice. Now this is just a touch thick. To toss that romaine in, I'm going to add a splash or two of water. Just kind of get it thinned out a little bit more. A nice, creamy, very flavorful Caesar salad dressing. Boy, that's good. You can't buy that in no store. Let's get some cheese grated up and get us a salad put together. We're going to start out by putting the salad dressing in a really big bowl. We're going to get the romaine in there and get it tossed and get it coated well with the salad dressing. Then we're going to put the cheese in. If you put the cheese in beforehand or in with your salad dressing, you lose the texture of the cheese. It just gets lost in the salad dressing. So we're going to dress first, add the cheese, toss some more, then we're going to put the croutons in. And I like to run my salad dressing around the side of the bowl. Just makes it a little easier to toss and get everything coated pretty well. We get the lettuce in. Now we just toss the lettuce till it gets nice and coated. And if you need more dressing, you can just put some more in there. Alrighty, it's looking pretty good. Let's get the cheese in. And now the cheese is going to stick to the lettuce leaves instead of just getting drowned out. And then we're going to put some croutons in. And the croutons are going to take up any excess dressing. And that's it. Let's get it plated up, get that chicken on there. Now that is a beautiful Caesar salad. Let's get a little more cheese on. Let's get our chicken laid on here. And that's it, folks. A delish chicken Caesar salad. Till next time.